Tennessee at Kentucky. Tennessee coming off of a bye week, played fairly well for 3/4 on the road at Alabama. The line, I think initially, Furman, when I looked at it, Kentucky opened like a 5-point favorite. It now has moved all the way to a straight pick 'em many different places. That's relatively rare to see a line move that substantially. Where is that money coming from?
Yeah, especially this late in the season. There's no doubt about it. Weeks 1 through 4, okay, you're going to experience a little bit of volatility as odds makers and bettors have very different opinions on some of these teams. But I think a lot of it is around the status of Chris Rodriguez. I think he's going to go for Kentucky. No reason to believe he won't, but he's looked extremely ineffective over the last couple of weeks. Coach Stoops has had some strong things about his on-field performance, said he's dealing with some things away from the football field as well. And when you look at Kentucky, you can understand why they struggled to run the ball against Georgia. Their inexplicably poor performance last week against an underrated Mississippi State defense, I think, is real hard to explain away when you're now talking about back-to-back games under 100 yards. The Will Levis experience hasn't exactly paid dividends the way Liam Cohn and the Kentucky fan base was hoping. They're still one-dimensional. And this is now a Vols team that'll be well-rested. Hendon Hooker, a chance to heal up a little bit. He's clearly made this offense that much more dynamic. But as we talk about all the time, it's one thing if you took Tennessee plus the 3 or at a greater price than that. It's another thing if you're still running to the window to try and bet them at Pick'em or even -1 that's available at some shops. So the handicap different there. I think it's going to go a long way, though, in terms of illustrating how far Josh Heupel has taken the Vols in his first season. Because when you look at their upcoming schedule, in my opinion, this is a game that if they win, they definitely get bowl eligible. But even if they were to lose, I think wins against South Alabama and Vanderbilt should be formalities. But there are a lot of folks out there, myself included, who went under 6.5 regular season wins for Tennessee before the season started.